Hello, and in this video, we're going to be covering three main areas that people have been asking when it comes to AI. And those are, well, how is AI going to impact jobs moving forward? How is it going to impact business? And what are those benefits? And then, of course, how is it going to transform business? Let's get into it. So when it comes to AI impacting jobs, there are a lot of jobs that are repetitive and jobs people don't want to do. So some of the jobs that, not only AI sees replacing its, competitors such as regular human employees and, other things within the manufacturing space. But one of those areas is customer service. And what I mean by customer service is not the automated bots that you normally have to press zero to speak to an operator. This is going to be a AI consciousness, I guess, if you want to say that, or an AI developed system that is going to speak to you like a human, and it's going to reduce the amount that companies have to spend on things like customer service. Another area that is going to impact, and this is something that I'm familiar with, is, well, marketing. It's going to be able to come up with copy for people. So therefore, copywriters, yes, they are going to have to overlook some of the stuff. However, the speed of production is going to go up dramatically when it comes to things like that, including market research. So moving into the benefits here, and this is just around the second question, as far as, what are the benefits that AI is going to bring? Well, it's going to reduce the cost of a lot of repetitive jobs, specifically jobs dealing with, legal, because they get paid by hourly. So think about this: an attorney that normally charges hourly to get paid to answer some questions will now only get paid to do the work because AI can answer the questions, and it has already proven that it could pass the bar exam. So that's something that it's going to impact and benefit there, because the attorney can make a lot more money faster because he's getting paid for the work. All the questions are answered, or he could use AI to go ahead and review docs, etc., in cases, or to do market research or case law study and research to find something that pertains to his case to help win a settlement. So that's something that's going to increase when it comes to benefits as far as legal. And then with marketing, not just copy, but the marketing research when it comes to understanding your competitors and doing a competitive analysis. Those are some areas and benefits that companies are not only going to be benefiting from, but marketers are going to have to step up their game when it comes to being able to outperform AI in certain areas, especially in the media buying space. If you're in paid media, AI very soon, in the next 2 to 3 years, will be replacing media buyers because it will be able to make real-time decisions and optimizations. You may have to observe some of the calculations. However, most of the work will be done by AI, reducing costs there. And then as far as transformations in business, well, this is going to be the best part, because companies that are not adapting to AI early on have a competitive advantage when it comes to companies that are not. And what I mean by that is, well, for instance, take Google's Gemini, which is integrated into Google's Workspace. Not only can it go ahead and go into your Google Drive and observe videos and documentation and stuff like that and create things a heck of a lot faster, but if somebody who's moving slower, let's say somebody who's not using AI and doesn't have Google Workspace, and they have to calculate, let's say, things like budgets and spreadsheets and stuff like that, without the AI feature, it's going to take them a lot longer. With the AI feature, using Google, for instance, as an example, with the workspace, you can have it analyze the worksheets and go ahead and do whatever it is that you need it to do, such as, well, pivot tables, graphs, etc., or calculations based upon those sheets for you and your reporting. So that's something that's going to be very beneficial in business when it comes to transforming not only reports and speed of production, but those of you in the data space as well. And then, of course, last but not least, how will AI change the way business operates? Well, the way I see things going, especially after COVID, people moved into remote work and hybrid situations. With AI, I think that's exactly where we're going to stay, is right around the remote and hybrid area, because AI could do a lot of the heavy lifting on repetitive tasks. So unless you need to be in front of a person physically, this will give people more time to, well, work from home or from wherever their job allows them to work from. If they're remote, and I've done this before in the past when I worked for other companies and agencies, I would take a trip and I would go work from California for a month, and everything was fine and dandy. And then I would fly back to the East Coast, and everything was copacetic. I was working East Coast hours, so my business days from Monday through Friday were from 6 in the morning to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But then I had the rest of the day to myself and to enjoy whatever California has to offer. And then on top of that, I was able to have more freedom as far as, well, where I worked from, what locations, etc. I wasn't cooped up in an office. I wasn't sitting in a cubicle behind a desk. So that freedom is something that people sometimes enjoy, and sometimes they don't like because they have to, well, they need an office to concentrate. And that's perfectly fine for some people. But if you have family, for instance, and you have to pick up your child from school and things like that, this is where I can see AI benefiting a lot of parents within business that can work a hybrid or remote model, because AI can also help with emails and things like that. If you haven't seen the LinkedIn update, you have prompts in there now if you're job searching, and you simply click on a prompt to ask it if you fit the job, and it'll scan the job business description as well as your resume, and then tell you what stands out on your resume, if you're a good fit, and if you have a chance of even getting a shot at the job and what you need to improve on. So with things like that applied to email, you can have quick responses, and you can free up more of your time on your calendar with meetings, etc., because of the automated tasks that AI would be able to take on. So if this video was helpful, go ahead and smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to me for more tips like this. And in the future videos, go ahead and leave some questions as far as what do you have as far as questions when it comes to business, marketing, or leadership. And any questions you have about AI, I'm more than willing to help you and answer them. Until next time, my friends, take care. Have a great day.